Hi guys, it's Spectre here. Welcome back to some more Total Warhammer 3. Continuing my Skrag campaign. I'm trying to recruit one of these because I lost a Gorger. But Gorgers aren't proving to be that good as of yet.
Servant. Anyone want to challenge me?
Yeah. And then I might put an encampment down somewhere over here, I'm not sure yet. I think in the other campaign I'm helping the Ratmen and destroying the Wood Elves. Well, Grom's technically the most of that, I suppose. See if we can get some trade agreements on the go as well. Balthazar Gelt's not doing bad, he's taking Oakenhammer as well, fucking hell. Damn it. Bloody vampires. Who Balthazar was going to get himself killed? Fucking idiot. There's gold there. Could be worth taking a trip into the Empire. Putting down the vampires.
Ogre violently.
Encounter them, bro.
What? Our bargain will be inscribed in clinker rune. Binding. Enduring.
Is it war with Techless? Fucking hell, it's a war with a lot of good guys as well. No, avoid that. Avoid that.
True king.
Long have I fought and suffered for my people.
One wrong. All here are honored dwarf king. I agree.
Military access,
It
definitely.
is time. Greetings.
The Celeste. Would you care for a demonstration of the power of fire and metal?
It's 32 gun for -4. Fuck me, no chance. Not a prayer.
Ready. Be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
It is time. I trust our...
These have all got 13 settlements. And that's the holy number for the Skeven. That's a bit dangerous.
I have time.
Ogre Hunter.
I'll bring him back. Right. We've still got all the fucking chaos corruption to deal with.
I will.
Yeah.
I obey them more. The slaughterer goes.
Now we're taking attrition. Okay.
Must go. Must go. Patience. Silence.
We'll take Ekrund. Is that? Yeah, I've got both of those. Read Ekrund. I've got to find out what this fucking herdstone is. They're at war with what's the fox's face? We discovered him yet? No, we haven't discovered him. See, I could easily get a non-aggression pack with Belagar, but he pretty much wants all my treasury. I'm not giving him all my treasury. I fucking pray. Most he's going to get is probably a third. I want 2/3 of it left for me. So I'm not even willing to give him half. So if I've got like 40,000, I'm not giving him 20,000. I guess like 15 at best or something. And not for an aggression pact. I might consider giving him more for like a defensive alliance. Something more ironclad. But not a fucking non-aggression pact. Fuck that. It's not worth my time. I think the price will come down though once the relations have gotten better. My reliability is already very high. And then as I keep doing things to his enemies, should drive it down. And then if he offers it me for like almost nothing, then I'll just take it that way as well. So I've gone from siding with the bad guys to siding with the good guys. What the fuck? So why did he move towards him by himself? So he's left a guy out there by himself in the open. Let's go to end war for him. Let's see heroes. Let's just wait to turn off the hero movement. I don't mind seeing enemy and allied armies, because it's important to know where they are and what they might be trying to do. But the heroes have basically no relevance on the campaign map. Because they either perform an action on an army, another agent, a town or a city, or they don't. And then most of their actions aren't that influential. Probably the biggest one that would affect an army would be something like block army. So you think I've almost no movement in the next turn. So that's what I don't get. He just marched that guy towards him. I thought it was going to initiate the attack and then jump in with that army. So he left him out there by himself to get killed. He's just given that army free experience. It's stupid. He's got a level 38 normal non-legendary lore. That's ridiculous. And see, he's the one I've got a defensive alliance with. So I've got a defensive alliance, and all of a sudden his AI brain's gone to shit. Just making all these stupid, deliberate mistakes that just costing him more and more. If you rank them fuckers up, they're going to be a pain in the arse to deal with.
Onward to the moor. The moor will consume all. Tyrant of the tribe. Won't stop till everything's mine.
I can save myself 15,000 here by not upgrading these buildings to max. That one I normally would if I get it early enough, but I didn't.
Eternal fire!
Sunken Kernark. Where the fuck is that?
I erupt! Watch the flames dance first!
Whatever this is, that's his herdstone.
Prophet of the great moor.
Need to find it and destroy it. Scarbrand's not doing well, at least.
Yes.
I stand strong behind the shield of defiance. Speak.
See, it's like almost 44,000. It bleeding with like 1,600, almost 1,700. It's like I'm not giving them all that for an aggression. Fuck right off. Not for -9 as well, it's ridiculous. Why would that cost so much? That makes no sense. You need to fix how much a minuses cost, so yeah, they cost way too much to balance a fucking thing. Need to be reduced by like fucking 70-80% easy. And that's just to make them affordable. So they're not extortionate. Fucking 43,000 for an aggression pact, that's not acceptable. Military alliance? Maybe. But even then, probably still a bit excessive. Especially considering once you give an ally, or should I say make an ally, by giving them a defensive military alliance, they then start playing like shit. And they start losing all the territory and getting all their armies killed. And then all you end up doing is you give this AI a shitload of gold, but then does nothing with them. He's at war with Zlatlan. Chevaliers. Probably not. I don't want to take something from him and then the dwarves and Empire not like it, because I'd rather get relations up with them. They're my primary concerns, to become their allies and trade partners. And then I've ingratiated myself into part of the Order Tide. And then I've just got to try and get relations linked up with Bretonia and the High Elves. And then obviously alongside Cathay, the Order Tide is then complete. I don't know why this fucking thing is. Right, that's got to be it there then. It's got to be here somewhere. course it's all the gorges. All the units that take a shit ton of damage.
The Moors' children take charge. Skrag, soldier, servant.
Halfling cookbook.
It hungers. Such butchery it promises. I bring meat. My Kupona rights.
Don't need any of those.
Ogre hunter.
Well, Clan Wars ain't got anything up here. There's nobody to retaliate at the moment. If I can take that Herdstone from Ogre, I can hopefully stop him re-emerging, although technically I think Beastmen can just auto re-emerge themselves. When they like spawn sometimes as like a random beast man herd. And they are where they are. Is that a portal right in the middle of the thingy? They like activated the portal. I've not seen that before. It'd be quite handy if someone's playing Bealaco and someone's playing Vestus and you're playing a co-op campaign. Because then from Bealaco's relative safety on Albion, apart from maybe Bretonians coming to pay a visit every now and then, you could use the portal to teleport forces over to Vestus to go and help them out. There it is. Malago's already back. Fuck.
Cut me, I bleed magma. The Godmouth's command. Whose command? Rest, pray, eat, worship.
Actually, to test if it doesn't produce it. Okay, we're good.
Great Moore's directive. Yes, Moore. We rest now.
3, 4. Fucking hell. It's gonna be like 4 turns to get there and then a 5th one to launch the attack. Jesus. But I've got to move in encampment stance, otherwise I'm gonna take attrition. By the time I get there, my armor will be fucking wrecked. And the fucking garrison there ain't no pushover either. At least I know they can't build towers. But if that armor's inside it, I've got no chance. I'm gonna have to try and get rid of this army.
The comet scar. Tyrant of the tribe.
What's this? Zinchian sorceries interfering with this force's effectiveness. Minus 35% campaign movement range. Bravo, they can't move. Minus 35% ambush defense chance. Bravo, they can't be ambushed. They're classed as a settlement. But minus 8 leadership, I'm guessing, to all units within.
Want everything.
Yeah. So leadership 1 works, the other 2 don't. You'd think you'd have put it on an army rather than on a settlement.
Only me.
I stand if long have I fought and suffered for my people.
Ah! And now he pays me for it.
Agreed.
I don't pay him a penny. Man aggression pack with Bella got iron hammer.
It is time. Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
Oh, the dwarves really like me. 193. That's a total, isn't it? 77.
To war.
And this is 72 going to 106.
Onward.
This is 77, but it's going to.
What? What brings you before the heir of...
Fucking hell.
Who calls?
I will listen, but my time is short.
So be it. By the comet.
Treaties with the Golden Order? Huh? He doesn't like that I've got treaties with Balthazar Gelt. Balthazar Gelt's his defensive ally and his trade partner. Why would that be a minus of 8?
Friends of the Empire, come.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Empire's blessings, yes.
The nation calls.
So,
Strength rank 13. Okay. If he comes this way, we'll deal with him. Can't believe he's got -8 for treaties with the Golden Order. What the fuck is that about? That's so weird. Especially when she's defensive ally, it doesn't make any sense. Right, well, I've got non-aggression with the 3 droves that I want it with, and military access with 2.
Ready. Step forth.
I can eventually get military access with him, as well as a trade agreement, but that'll come. But now I've got non-aggression, I'm not going to lose anything from the dwarves. I'm not going to risk about them declaring war on me. They're big on grudges, but they're big on keeping promises as well, though, they're Scarbrand. I don't want either of my... Well, I actually don't want any of my lords or heroes near him. We'll kill them all. There's no ogre that can match Scarbrand one-on-one. With Scarbrand, I'm better off just putting against him the anti-large ogres on both the mounts and the on-foot version, and just hoping they can kill him. It's the best chance I've got. Vasily Schumacher? I know Schumacher used to be a racing driver, but I don't want to call Vasily. Michael Schumacher, wasn't it? Vlad von Klarstein.
Cools. It points to me. Have I served you well? There is no hurry. I have stories to tell. them all. Tarf Wunzero! We have the wedding.
What's the blood ground? I wonder on that then. Stopping these being recolonised as well, so I can recolonise this. If I get that as well, that's also full province. Right there. Ooh.
Does not deserve to talk to us.
Blow 100 factions, so probably about another, I'd say 14 to 25 factions, you're going to start seeing some real fucking powerhouses emerge. It's too far north. So is that. Can't get to either of those, too far away.
Your children grow stronger, great more. Seek tribute. Eternal fire. Quella tu. It hungers.
A saber tusk makes a fine pet.
Skrag, soldier, servant.
There's no point accepting either of those contracts, they're just too far away from me to do anything. I can't get there in time. The contracts need to be more like when the game gives you optional quests. They need to be within travel distance in the time allotted to where you are. So eliminate like a certain lord in an army, or kill a certain hero, or take a certain town or city. But it has to be, if say you get 5 or 10 turns, it's got to be within 5 or 10 turns travel. It's no good if they give a contract for 5 turns and it's 6 turns away. That means it's impossible to complete. And I'm not fucking force marching through enemy territory, risking getting ambushed. That's how you die for something stupid. And the rewards from the contracts, to be quite frank, aren't that good. They're not that big. I mean, you consider the sea battles you can get from going into the random islands. The small one of those can get 8,000 gold. The big one can get 20,000. The contracts don't even give you 8,000. So the contracts need to be vastly increased to incentivize you for what you might want to do. But they also need to be realistically achievable. They need to be within a time frame your army can get to. It's no good going, oh right, you've got 10 turns to complete it, but you know what? The problem you've got is that you're fucking 12 turns away, or whatever it is. Also, him and Malak are both underweighed. They're trying to go around me. Gambler's armor. We've got to do that one. Might do that one. I don't know yet. But might.
Champ.
Is it time? We are here to listen, and if you speak true, to understand. Bretonia commands me.
King Lewin Leoncoeur.
You ask for a boon. Speak, and I will see if it is within my power to give.
You want 7 grand for trade? I don't think so. So what, Hockland?
One rug. Belligar.
What?
Right. That's Plutonium encountered, I don't know how. But they are. Right. We can go into normal stance and reach him, but it can retreat. And he more than likely will do because his army's shit. Is this not fucked off yet, the Skaven Plague? Fuck me, it's been around forever. Hopefully from there next turn I can launch the attack.
Living flame. Oh yes. Stay a while. Share tales. I bring meat. It hungers.
I can have 4 camps so far. That's going to be camp number 5 right there. We're going to go here for this one, which means every level 5 camp I get another camp I can build, which is good. So that means you can have unlimited camps basically. And then I'll see if I can get these or if they get locked. I'm not sure if they do. Because that is definitely always the one you want to go for if these two get locked. These two are not worth it when you can have more encampments. Because you need the encampments, that's where you recruit from. You don't recruit from your towns, same as you don't do Dark Elves. They recruit from the Black Arcs. In this, you've got a land-based, unmovable Black Arc, but this is where you recruit from. In that sphere. And then your army can be amazing and worth less than 400 upkeep. Because that is a very strong army. That will fuck up pretty much whatever comes against it. The only downside to this is because it's a garrison force. Obviously it doesn't rank up. He is only ever at level 1. He doesn't get to have his own skill tree for some strange reason. Despite being a lord. And you can't attach any heroes into it either. It'd be nice if you could attach a hero for some magic. Because he's a tyrant. And then I still think, just like the heroes that are in towns and cities, I think he should have his own skill tree. He shouldn't have a blue skill tree, but he could have a red one to buff his troops, and he could have a yellow one to make himself better in combat. Just, it gives a bit more personality than to it. And you can name the camp after him. You could call it like Torglug's camp. Right, okay, I'm going to call this part here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, drop a subscription. And in the next part, we will take this off of Malagar Dark Omen and see what happens. So I can then start claiming all of this. I might have to go back up there and deal with his army again. Because potentially he could take Ekrund. Ekrund's not got an amazing garrison at the moment. And Bitterstone's garrison I don't think is too good either. No, so I'll have to see. But then again, Malagor's army is not fantastic either. He's got a lot of Ungors. Ungors are shit. So we've got that going for us. But at least if I get rid of this, he can't respawn if I kill his armies. Right, take care everyone. I'll catch you on the next video. Stay safe.